Hello and welcome to IELTS LangGo's reading practice lesson. Reading about idols in recent times have been extremely popular and our audience welcomes it when we do these pieces. So in today's post, let's read an article about BlackPink's hot new album release. 5 takeaways from BlackPink's new Born Pink album by August Brown. K-pop's decade-long ascent in the US will crest with one sure bet this year: Born Pink, the brand new album from megastars BlackPink. Lisa, Rosé, Jennie and Jisoo made history with their 2019 Coachella set, hit number 2 on the Billboard 200 with 2020's debut, The Album, and racked up fans from pop's A-list. But while the group has a US arena tour lined up this fall, including 2 dates at the Bank of California Stadium on November the 19th and November 20th, some BlackPink fans fret that the 8-song Born Pink could be the end of an era for the group responsible for some of the genre's all-time finest tracks, Do 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 and How You Like That among them. Here are 5 takeaways from the new LP. So let's look at some of the vocabulary from the first part of the article. Decade-long ascent is a phrasal adjective. Means lasting for a decade. Ascent means the movement upward from a lower to a higher state, degree, grade or status, or to advance. So the phrase here is a great leap after more than a decade. Megastar, noun, a very famous person, especially an actor or a pop star. Rack up, phrasal verb, to accumulate or achieve something, typically a score or an amount. Line up, phrasal verb, to have someone or something ready or prepared. Fret, verb, to be nervous or worried. Finest, noun, the best example of its type. Takeaway, noun, a main message or a piece of information that you learn from something. Now let's read on to find out the 5 takeaways. Number 1. Is this an end or the end for BlackPink? In the 2020 Netflix documentary BlackPink Light Up the Sky, Lisa said, "It doesn't matter if we grow old and get replaced by a new, younger generation, because they will still remember how we shone so bright." They had just walked off stage from their 2019 Coachella performance as the first female Korean group to play there, a highlight for anyone's career. However, she meant it. Capturing a peak achievement or acknowledging that her genre churns quickly, BlackPink seemed to have an end in sight. One particular ending may come in 2023, when their contract with Korean label YG, who fans often accuse of mismanaging the group, is set to expire. Will they renew it, go solo, disband forever, take a hiatus, or reconfigure at a new label? Born Pink would be a short, somewhat slight valediction, so let's hope this is just a turning point. Churn, verb, to move quickly. Accuse, verb, to say that someone has done something morally wrong, illegal, or unkind. Expire, adjective. It means coming to an end or something stopping being in use. Disband, verb, to stop being a group. Hiatus, noun. This word is a short pause where nothing happens, or a space where something no longer is. Valediction, noun, the act of saying goodbye, especially formally, or a formal speech in which someone says goodbye. Number 2. Platinum with no features. Since 2018, BlackPink have been the go-to collaborators for pop stars who wanted to liven up a single and get in on the ultra-devoted K-pop audience. It made sense that Selena Gomez, Lady Gaga, Dua Lipa and Cardi B would turn to this foursome that, more than many peers, felt attuned to the aesthetics of top 40 pop and hip-hop. If they'd wanted to call in the cavalry for a star-packed LP, they certainly had the Rolodex to do so. But Born Pink is undiluted BlackPink. The album sports 0 high-profile features. If it goes platinum, it might be time to update the J. Cole meme. Number 3. An 1800s rock star inspired them. Shutdown, the album's second single, makes unusually jaunty use of waltz time. While the production is all sub-bass grime and nimble, ferocious rapping, that regal little string riff comes from a sample of composer Niccolo Paganini's La Campanella. In the early 1800s, Paganini shacked up with a rich Tuscan mistress while he learned guitar, and BlackPink have some fun with that precedent here. A rock star, a pop star but rowdier, playing for my downfall, many have tried, baby, catch me when you hear my Lamborghini. Attuned, adjective, able to understand or recognise a particular sound. Cavalry, noun, an army group which fights from armoured vehicles or helicopters. Undiluted, adjective. If a liquid is undiluted, it's not been mixed with water to make it weaker. Nimble, adjective, quick and exact either in movement or thoughts. Ferocious, adjective, frightening and violent. Number 4. Love him or loathe him, Teddy Park is all over this record. BlackPink's longtime producer Teddy Park is a divisive figure for some devoted Blinks. His vision for K-pop's future, smashing Pharrell-style drum loops, a travelogue of string samples and cascades of synth pop together, can sound either exhilarating or obvious. He's had a hand in 4 of Born Pink's 8 tracks, including lead single Pink Venom, which used every one of his old tricks. He's also behind the charmingly yacht-rocking Hard to Love and the EDM powerhouse album Closer, Ready for Love. Is the Electric Daisy Carnival wave of 2011 far enough in the past to be nostalgic yet? Given the fast metabolism of K-pop, it might be. Number 5. A new wave still cresting. 80s new wave had begun to replace disco as the dominant retro sound of pop. Tracks from Dua Lipa, The Kid Laroi, and most famously The Weeknd hit chart heights with sparkly arpeggios, one-handed keyboard licks and 4/4 thumps. BlackPink try their hand at that well-tested formula on Yeah Yeah Yeah, a song that feels tailor-made for confetti cannons and a sea of light sticks, with the welcome spin of being the most heavily Korean language song on the record. It isn't a single yet, but it feels like a sleeper fan favourite when they come to town in November. A divisive figure is a character that causes division. Smash, a verb, to cause something to break noisily into lots of small pieces. Cascade, noun, is a short, steep waterfall. Arpeggio, noun, the notes of a musical chord played quickly, one after the other, instead of together. Confetti, noun, small pieces of streamers of paper, mylar or metallic material normally thrown at celebrations, especially parades and weddings. And that's the end of today's article, guys. If you found this video interesting and useful, please like, share and subscribe. Goodbye and see you for the next videos. Thank you very much.